My.NA Property is back like we never left, and today we are definitely more than excited to explore property with you, give you information on how you can get your dream house, dream office space, and whatever property you might be looking for. We are definitely here to make your dreams come true. We bring you exciting interviews, news, and so much more. My name is Aina Raiza Kweo, and this is My.NA Property.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Let's have a look at some property news. Several constituency councillors in Omsati region say they are forced to use part of their salaries to feed their communities as they have not yet received drought relief for food in a while. One of them, Johannes Iambo, a constituency councillor of Otamanzi in the Omsati region, says hungry residents show up at his office looking for food on a daily basis. Iambo, who is serving his second term, says he feels helpless as the area has not received drought relief for food for a while. He says he is faced with more than 20 people who are hungry on a daily basis. Iambo made this revelation while visiting Onganjera King Johannes Mupia on the challenges faced by the constituency at Etiliasa village on Saturday. The councillor said his constituency has not recorded any harvest for the year, and the government has not started providing drought relief for food. However, they received information that the food will be distributed as the 1st of October. He said Iambo said the distribution of the food will continue until next year June, while animal feed will be distributed from the 1st of October to 2024 March. In our next story, Midco, through its corporate and social responsibility vehicle, the Midco Foundation, officially handed over crush pens valued at 1.1 million Namibian dollars to the ACE Block community in the Omaheke region. Speaking at the inauguration handover, Uzrael Kanji, who is the communal representative on the Midco board, said the foundation has a mandate to serve communal producers and has a mandate to serve communal producers around the country. This is simple because it is very difficult for rural producers to penetrate the mainstream agricultural market at abattoir level and get the best prices compared to their commercial counterparts, he emphasized. Kanji added that it is very important for Midco to develop basic marketing facilities within communities to allow producers to have access to information and markets in the value chain to enhance their income. Omaheke Governor Pinjo Nganate, on his part, commended Midco for its generosity and echoed that the auction pens are a relief for ASEB farmers who can now cut long-distance travel when selling their livestock at faraway places. This was a worrisome situation which brought not only discomfort but loss of income due to many charges, Nganate explained. We will be right back.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee, and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
A wise man once said, the only bad time to buy property is later. Today, I am seated with the queen of property. She is here to tell us how you can get your first property ever. Her name is Queen Johannes from IQJ Properties. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Aina. How are you?
I am fantastic. Talk to us about why you decided to become a real estate agent.
Why?
Or how?
Okay, no, let's go with why.
Okay.
Because the thing is, I looked at what's the one thing that this country needs like most. And not just that, like, if anything, the one thing we have more than anything in this country is land.
Yes.
So I was thinking
Which
about...
we don't own.
Yes. And no, I'm speaking about the open landscape actually.
Okay.
Because I was thinking like, rather than what business would last like forever. So I was like, the land, the opening is everywhere. So I was like, real estate will do. And because I'm very good at talking to people as well.
Yeah.
And so I decided, let me go into the real estate business. And also because of the fact that a lot of Namibians live in other people's houses.
Yes.
Or they rent. But very few Namibian people own their own houses. So I was like, from my own experience in the country of how the people are living, I was like, let me go into real estate because it's a business where I'll always be needed actually.
Where you will thrive also.
Yes.
So if I ever came to you, I'm a first time buyer and I am looking for a property, be it an office, be it a house or whatever, what tips can you offer a first time buyer?
What I'll offer a first-time buyer is, or what advice I'll give, what they can do is, firstly, for real estate or for buying a property or house or rental or whatever, you need to have, you call it, what is it called now? The word just
You
went out of
lost
my
your
head.
train of thought.
No, you need to go to the bank, and then they'll give you like
A lease?
no
A contract?
no. Wait, now I've just lost it completely. It's called the amount that you like what you qualify for. Now I've just lost the business word of it.
Term
like,
for it.
yeah.
Okay.
So what you'll need is you need to go to the bank, and once you know what you qualify for, then you know, okay, let me look for something in this range. Because normally if your salary is above 10,000, the bank normally gives you about plus minus 700 to 800,000.
Okay.
So then you know, okay, for 700 and 800,000, I can buy a house in Komestal, Ochomise, or this in that area, and then, or I can buy an apartment because houses are actually only in the Komestal, Ochomise areas. They are like a little bit cheaper, but Windhoek West, Windhoek North, Uptown, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
So it depends on the area in which you're buying or at which you're buying your house at. So what you do is when you get your valuation, like how much you qualify for, you go to the agent and we tell you, no, you qualify for this much, so you can only get a house here and there, or you can get an apartment. So that's the first thing that people should get. And then the other thing that I would always also want to tell people is like, you must also just be realistic. Like you can't get a house, you can't want a house for like in a fancy area, but you're only qualifying for 500 or 600,000. I mean, and also if for rentals, like you can't want a nice fancy apartment for 5,000. You know, so people must always like look into their budget and then go with that.
All right. And then how do you go about matching the client with the property of their dreams?
I actually don't match clients with property, shame.
Okay.
No, I actually don't. Because the thing is, you can't judge people by how they look
Yes.
when it comes to finances. And in this country or anywhere in the world, well-dressed people are not always
I hear
money
what you
people.
mean.
So the thing is, like, you don't look at someone, because you can meet someone that is very wealthy and they are just simple, you know.
They don't
So,
show.
Yes. So I don't match my clients with properties. I do because I'm the service provider, right? So what I do is I listen to what my client wants. So I ask my client, what do you want? Do you want a fancy big 3-story house, or do you want a normal, simple, cozy, homely, small house, affordable, you know? So it's always about what the client wants and not what I want.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. That's amazing, actually. So let's flip the script around. Let's say I'm selling my house. I'm done with this house. I don't want it anymore. I want to buy a new house in Klein Coupe. How can I then make this house that I don't want anymore look attractive to potential buyers?
Okay, so what you do, the first thing you do as a seller of a house, whenever someone sells anything, you know, it doesn't just have to be property. You have to make sure that the pictures that are taken of the product or the house must look exquisite. Because people always want, like, you can sell something by just the way it looks, right? Like, when I take my phone and I scroll through property or a car or anything that I want to buy at that moment, it'll depend on how that thing looks.
Yes.
Through my eyes on that phone.
Is it aesthetically
Yes.
pleasing?
So what clients don't understand is they take pictures with their cell phones just anyhow. And then when you as the agent comes to the house, you are like, but this house looks so much better
It's
in person,
actually nicer.
you know, than
Yeah.
in the pictures, because they don't put in effort at all. And then the other thing that will really help is maybe do a spring clean and put everything in their position. And people shouldn't leave things like in the house, like make it, sell the product, make it a dream, you know. You clean it up nicely, you put things, flowers, and just make it look good. That way the property sells faster.
Okay.
Yes.
And finally, I want to ask you, how can people get a hold of you? Do you have Facebook pages, Instagram pages, a website, physical offices? Can people come to you? Telephone numbers? How can the general public get in touch with you?
So yes, the people can get in touch with me. You guys can find me at IQJ Properties on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook as well. And then you guys can call me on 085-6496-409. That's the cell phone number for the business. And then, yeah, that's where you guys can find me. An email, it's iqjproperties@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you very much, Queen, for coming to My.NA Property. We appreciate your time and we wish you all the best with your future endeavors.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's
You
been
are
an
welcome.
absolute pleasure.
You're welcome.
Thank
We
you.
have more properties coming up after the break.
Welkom jullie, mijn naam is Brian Munango en ik is jullie aanbieder voor gooikolen. Dit is donderdagse sportstrip nou. Einde van hierdie programma zal ik en hoe om Frans te praten. Je m'appelle? Chebe?
Le Joel.
Tu as reçu mijn kool.
Is dit een onderbroek?
Blijf geschakeld, we zien jullie weer vrijdag volgende week.
Gooi kool!
Gooi kool!
Now discussing wall tiles with Konja. Konja, why would I choose a different wall tiles from the bathroom and to the ones that I'm putting in my room?
Okay, so when it basically comes to the bathroom, you normally want to have a neutral look, not too busy, something that brings light in your bathroom. Whilst in your kitchen, you'd want to keep it more busy, you know, a lot of colors going on. So, yeah.
I see you have a number of styles here, like the cladding and the marble look tiles. What can you please explain to the client what is the difference between those two options?
Okay, so marble tiles are tiles basically that you would use in your indoor living room, bed, bathroom, sleeping room, just anywhere inside the house. While a cladding is actually you would place it against the wall. It's more like a wall tile, but it's cladding that you can use like as decoration. You can put it like in the front area of your house against the wall, or in the, on the wall against your TV, you know. Yeah, all of that.
Tell us about the mosaic tiles as well as the listello.
Okay, so mosaic tiles are tiles that you would use inside your shower floor or wall. A bit different from the tiles because it's smaller in size actually, and we also have a lot of options when it comes to the decoration, different sizes and shapes, and yeah, there's plenty to choose from. While the listello, it's something that you would use between your wall tiles, you know, it gives it a bit of flavor, a bit of color, and yeah, just something nice, different from your normal type.
So I can, if I decide to choose all white or all black, I can add listello for a bit of detail. Is that correct?
100%.
Okay, thank you. So what is popular at the moment in terms of making the walls really pop and getting the touch and feel?
Okay, so for instance, we have tiles that are called feature tiles. Feature tiles are tiles that would normally match the already existing wall tiles. So it's actually there to make it a bit more different, to add flavor to your wall tiles, and it comes in the same exact shape as the wall tile. So you don't have any, you know, overlaps and stuff like that. Everything will be aligned and straight.
Do you have, let's say, one of the best selling wall tiles right now? For example, I see this one behind us.
Okay, so the one behind us is basically called the Cashmere, but the best selling should be the Love White. You know, it's in the name. It's a beautiful tile, to be honest.
There you have it. The Love White is the best selling wall tile right now at CTM in Nongwediva.
Exactly.
What kind of tile protection does CTM offer to its clients?
We have many different kinds of tile protection. We have one that is called a grout off. Grout off is when you tile your tiles on the floor. You know, the cleaning part. You can use a grout off to make it clean possible as you want. And then we have easy shine. Easy shine is to give your tile that shiny look that you are looking for. And then you have your normal day-to-day detergents that you can use, user-friendly by the way, to clean your wall tiles and make them look brand as new.
Thank you, Konja. There you have it, viewers. Once you have installed your Love tiles on the wall, you then can get some detergents at CTM to make sure that you maintain and keep them new, as fresh as possible.
In the heart of Africa lies a land of timeless beauty. Welcome to Namibia, where nature's wonders unfold. A land of breathtaking deserts, untamed wilderness, and ancient traditions. Beneath its surface, Namibian diamonds, crafted by nature, coveted by the world. A testament of time. An extraordinary giveaway. Namibia Diamond Trading Company is giving you the chance to win a polished diamond valued at 100,000 Namibian dollars. To enter, simply scan the QR code, send a WhatsApp to 085-785-6231 with #diamond and follow the on-screen instructions. Discover the magic of these unique diamonds. From the heart of Namibia to yours.
Good evening and welcome once again to the My NA Property Studio. Risa, welcome on this lovely Tuesday evening.
Yes, the weather is still fine. It's lovely to be back.
Absolutely, and it's good to have you again in studio.
New month.
Like every week. Now, a viewer again asked me for a question that I must ask you, and I would also like to know the answer to that question. And the question for today is the difference between a lease agreement and an agreement of sale.
Yes. Well, I think for us, it's pretty straightforward. You know what to draft. I mean, if somebody comes to your office and say, I want to rent this property, then you draft an agreement of lease. And if you want to purchase something, then it's an agreement of sale. But it's not as easy for everybody out there to understand exactly what type of agreement do I need. So if you are renting a property or leasing from somebody else, then you do need an agreement of lease. The terms and conditions of an agreement of lease is completely different than one for an agreement of sale. So you do not become the owner of the property, you are just renting for a certain period from somebody else. So you're either paying monthly or yearly, and that can be, renting a farm or renting a sectional title unit or anything. But then when it comes to an agreement of sale, then you are purchasing. So that is something that puts the finances in place, which put out suspensive conditions of the agreement, and this is the agreement to, exchange property between parties. So you will become the new owner and the other person will sell. And that's mainly the difference between the two. But it's important always, to have the right agreement in place. And if you've got any trouble locating these agreements, or if you're looking at our website and thinking, am I, filling out the right agreement, then contact us and we will gladly assist to, make sure you've got the right agreement set up, and also, the terms and conditions of the agreement. So it's not a stupid question. It seems pretty straightforward, but it makes sense. So.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, since speaking to Risa weekly every Tuesday, even it doesn't, buying or selling a house doesn't sound so daunting anymore to me.
No, that's
so
great.
I believe our viewers also feel the same.
Yes.
Because really the advice that you're giving is it's absolutely worth so much.
Yes, it's good because everybody should feel comfortable with, the property. It's not a daunting thing, and it shouldn't be. And if you should have the confidence to, contact your lawyer or the firm or whoever should be dealing with it, and that's why we're here. So not to just answer your questions, but to assist in the property market.
Yes, so please, viewers or people, you can contact Risa Dreyer at Veda Kauta and Oveka, and she will give you the best advice and the best service.
Yes, we've got excellent secretaries and staff on hand to help you.
I know, I've been in the office. That's true. They always greet you with a smile and the best coffee. Thank you, Risa.
You're welcome, Lamri. Have a good night.
See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Yes.
You too have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. replay Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
Neopaints was founded and established by Hubert Hesse in 1953, making it the largest and oldest paint manufacturer in Namibia. Hesse wanted to make Namibian paint for Namibian conditions and opened the first Neopaints head office in Windhoek. And up till recently, our headquarters and manufacturing site were located in Bell Street, Southern Industrial. For over 68 years, Neopaints has created a Namibian legacy of creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation to bring beauty to the harshest environments. We pride ourselves on being a 100% Namibian-owned company and experience utmost gratification to invest in our country and our people. Neopaints has recently invested in the construction of a new production facility on a 26,000 square meter site in Windhoek. Phase 1 was completed in April 2021, and the second phase was completed in February 2022. This development offers our company the potential to increase production capacity and increase the potential to expand the workforce through a wider distribution footprint into Southern Africa. This new, larger factory lends itself to more state-of-the-art production processes, new innovative product development, and better customer service. Our products are specifically formulated for the harsh Namibian environment by our own paint chemists, which give our company the competitive edge in the Namibian paint market. Neopaints, a coat of excellence.
Well, they say all good things must come to an end. I must say I really enjoyed today's show. Fantastic episode, and I hope you are definitely feeling the same way I do. I will see you again, same time, same place. That is next week. Remember, property is more than just a land.